What is up, everyone? I hope you're all having a great day. My name is Khoro and I'm back again after months of silence. But yeah, so if you guys can jog your memory back a couple months, we talked about hide or die. We talked about how, the game was really looking up and then it just all of a sudden the plug was pulled and the servers were down. Since then, they have been working obviously really hard as they are re-releasing this game on May 1st, which is this Friday, I believe. So the game is going to be $14.99 upon launch, which I think is a really smart move. And so it's going to bring a lot of the older players back into the game because, of course, they already have it. They're re-releasing it. It's pretty much going to be a completely different game. Today's video, I'm not really going in depth into the changes, but yeah, I'm just reading kind of through the notes right now, and there are a lot of changes. As part of the Kickstarter, I got an email from them, and it pretty much just states that, over the past 6 months, they've really been fixing up every single aspect of the game. There's a lot of changes to the customization. So when the game first came out, you can see, the characters are very doll-like, there's like no detail really in the face. If I remember correctly, the character customization has like, of course the 2 genders, male and female, then it has like one face for each or something like that, and then you can change like shirts and pants, and that's pretty much it, honestly. But yeah, so they have done a lot of work into the customization, which is just gonna make progression and stuff seem a lot more meaningful. You earn these coins to buy these clothes. Perhaps they put like a crate system into the game or something like that to get different drops and stuff like that. There's just a lot of new stuff here. The game is launching, of course, with brand new maps, which I'm really excited about. So with this news, of course, it's a little interesting that they are jumping straight to a full release of the game and not bringing it back into the early access state that it was in prior to them pulling it off the Steam store and shutting down the servers for the game. They have 2 reasons here that they give us that, kind of plays a huge factor in why they are choosing to name it under a full release title rather than put it back into early access on Steam. So the first one is player population, which I completely agree with. Especially on Steam, early access games do not have a very good name on them, like a very good light. They're very often contributed with buggy and just unstable because they've already been through early access and they've seen a lot of stuff. They've really refined their servers and everything to the point where it's really not an early access game. They're gonna have of course they'll probably have to patch a couple things here and there when the players actually get into the game, and there's thousands playing over this weekend. And so with this, I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking, a lot of developers actually bring their game out of early access because then they no longer have the responsibility of having to put out, weekly or daily updates to the game. They don't have to make patch fixes. They don't have to really support the player base whatsoever. They keep the servers running. That's the end of it. But as we all know, Hide or Die has come out with like a roadmap and everything, and they said they still have a lot of ideas for content. And it makes perfectly good sense because they're not going to do all this work behind the scenes, for 6 months just to abandon it within the first month of its actual full release. But I don't want to just keep rambling all day. Like I said, if you guys want to see all the changes that are going to be out in this Friday full release of Hide or Die, leave that down in the comments below. If this video hits 20 likes, guys, I will drop that video for you guys tomorrow with all the changes coming to Hide or Die for its full release. I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I'm very sorry for, taking like a solid 3-month break again. It seems like I do this every like month or so, but I truly do want to get back into content, and hopefully Hide or Die is kind of my excuse to do so. I also want to thank the developers at Vec4 Digital for, just really like bearing down with their game and sticking to their project. I know Kickstarters, early access games have really bad names, and I mean, they've stuck by their project. They saw that they have something special, and they're not just gonna let that go to waste. However, that's everything for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.